We all need food to live, and some of us live for food. So nutrition and hydration are two of the most important aspects of people's lives. A lot of times, well, not a lot of times, people's lives revolve around food. In a care facility, you'll notice everything kind of revolves around breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You need good nutrition and hydration to have quality of life, and we always want to observe for weight loss or weight gain in our residents and signs or symptoms of dehydration. Nutrition is important for all our bodily functions. It helps repair tissues. We need substances from nutrition to make our organs function, to make the nerves function. So nutrition is as important as anything else. You can't live without food or water. Food provides energy and the nutrients we need. So the food pyramid, we went from the pyramid to the cross pyramid to now we have the plate, and it's all ways of defining how much food you should eat from each of the food categories. So this was the second food pyramid, and chocolate is not on there. Like I said, now they've gone to the plate method. Food is not equal. A hamburger is not equal to a salad, and fruit juice is not equal to eating an apple, because you're not getting the fiber that you get from actually eating an orange or eating an apple as you do from drinking the juice. And then some foods are totally of no value, such as soda. We are not a particularly fit country. Obesity is one of the leading causes of mortality in the U.S. Leads to heart disease, stroke, buildup of plaque in the arteries, kidney failure, diabetes. Anorexia nervosa is a body image disorder that makes people not want to eat because they feel like they're overweight when they're not. So when you hear the term anorexia, people think body image disorder, but anorexia nervosa is a mental condition that causes people to not eat. Anorexia just means you don't have any appetite, and it can be because you're sick. The digestive tract consists of the mouth, the pharynx, esophagus, the stomach, small intestines, large intestines. So from where food goes in to where food comes out makes up the digestive tract. Peristalsis is the wave-like muscles that the esophagus and the sphincters make that pushes food through the digestive tract. So it's like a snake swallowing food down and pushing the food through the snake. It pushes food through the digestive tract. There's 6 basic nutrients. There's protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, mineral, and water, and we need all of those nutrients. Protein, we don't store protein, so we need daily protein. There's complete and incomplete proteins. Like people who are vegetarians need to combine their proteins to make sure they get complete proteins, like beans and rice. Proteins are needed by every cell. They're needed to grow new tissue and to repair tissue. Carbohydrates is where we get our energy. Most of us get adequate carbohydrates, too many carbohydrates. Fats protect our organs and keep us warm and add flavor. And there's different kinds of fats. There's saturated and there's unsaturated fats, which are fats that are liquid at room temperature or fats that are solid at room temperature. B and C vitamins are water soluble and are needed daily for functioning of the body, and lack of B and C vitamins can cause diseases, rickets, scurvy, not scurvies. And then minerals for our bones and our teeth and for cardiac and muscular and nervous system functions. 70% of our body is made up of water, so we need water for everything. And it's the main ingredient of our blood, and we need 2,000 milliliters daily. That's 2 liters. There's all kinds of special diets that your resident may be on. A regular diet, which just is anything. Clear liquid, you can see the bottom of the glass at room temperature. So Sprite, Kool-Aid, Gatorade. Full liquid would include milkshakes, soups. Mechanical soft for people that are having trouble eating, their teeth hurt, or they have trouble swallowing. Low sodium, which is obvious. High and low protein, depending on, like for burn patients, they'll have a high protein diet. Low protein if there's a problem with the kidneys. Low fat diet, high or low residue. What does it leave behind in the digestive tract? High or low calorie. Diabetic, where they're monitoring their carbs. Fluid restriction for people on dialysis. Forced fluids, where you're encouraging people to drink. And then pureed, which is like a baby food diet. They've put it in a blender. So there's your regular diet. Hopefully it's well balanced and family can bring in whatever they want. NPO, nothing by mouth, nils per os, it's Latin. No fluids, no food, no candy, no gum, nothing. Clear liquid, doesn't leave any residue, doesn't cause gas, liquid at room temperature, and you can see through it. Jello, popsicles. Full liquid, ice cream, anything that's liquid at room temperature. So you usually go from clear liquid to full liquid. Pureed, ugh, they put it in the blender. Mechanical soft, scrambled eggs, fruit, yogurt, things that are easy to digest and easy to eat. And then low sodium, heart disease, kidney disease. High protein, like I said, for burn victims, people that need to heal. And then low fat or cholesterol, people with heart disease, gallbladder, all of us should be eating low fat, low cholesterol. And then low residue to decrease the amount of residual stuff that's hanging out in the colon for people with like Crohn's disease or diarrhea. High calorie is when we're trying to get people to gain weight or to heal, or if they're burning a lot of calories, and low calorie to lose weight. And then diabetic, where we're monitoring the amount of carbohydrates. Fluid restriction, people on dialysis, or maybe they're getting a test or something, could have fluid restriction, and you want to make sure that they get good oral hygiene, and that you keep their mouth moist with swabs, chewing gum. And then fluid restrictions, heart disease, kidney disease, and for different tests. Encourage people to drink if they're not on fluid restriction. Some people don't remember how to drink. Some people don't know what a drink is. So not only do you have to help them drink, you have to remind them to swallow. And then force fluids. Force sounds so aggressive. We're not really forcing. We're just really offering fluids every hour and encouraging them and helping them. And IV, intravenous, is when the nurse puts a catheter into the vein and administers IV fluids through the vein. And total parental nutrition, if somebody can't eat, they put in a central line that goes directly into a large vein near the heart, and they get all their nutrition. They get all their vitamins, their fats, everything through this central line. There's just the catheter going into the internal jugular vein. Dysphagia, difficulty swallowing. I think the G as in gag or gut. And people with dysphagia may require thick fluids to help prevent aspiration. Feed them slowly, make sure they're not choking. People who don't have as much saliva, it makes it harder to eat because their mouth are dry. If they don't have teeth or their dentures don't fit, all of those things can make it difficult to swallow. And a lot of diseases can make it difficult to swallow. Parkinson's people are more likely to aspirate, MS, dementia.